According to IMF, Rwanda is the fastest growing economy in East Africa, with GDP growth rate of 6.2% in 2023, expected to reach to 7.0% in 2024. However, the story of Rwanda transformation to East African economic powerhouse has not been easy. To understand the economic progress of Rwanda, we must look back at Rwanda history. Rwanda's transformation story begins with a turbulent history marked by ethnic tensions. The nation, nestled in the East Africa, has long been a battleground of cultural conflicts primarily between two ethnic groups, the Hutus and the Tutsis. These tensions, deeply rooted in the country's history, were dramatically exacerbated by the influence of colonial rule. The migration of the Tutsi people from the Horn of Africa in the 1500s reshaped the power dynamics. By the 1700s, the Tutsis established a highly centralized and militarized kingdom, amassing wealth and power despite constituting only 15% of the population. The German and then Belgian colonization perpetuated this power imbalance, aligning with the Tutsi elite to extract resources from the Hutu majority. The introduction of cash crops like coffee exacerbated the exploitation of the Hutus, leading to growing resentment and tensions. They cemented the hierarchical structure, allowing Tutsis, who were considered superior, opportunities for education and positions in administration. The Belgians institutionalized the divisions between Tutsis and Hutus by issuing identity cards that specified ethnic identities, solidifying a divide that had previously been more fluid. This division fostered resentment and tensions between the two groups and would play a pivotal role in the country's tragic history, including the 1994 genocide. As the winds of change began to blow across Africa in the mid-20th century, Rwanda gained its independence from Belgium. This was not, however, the beginning of a peaceful era, but rather the start of a period of power shifts, political turmoil, and escalating violence. The Hutus, who had long been marginalized, rose to power, leading to decades of oppressive rule and sporadic bouts of violence against the Tutsis. The climax of these tensions led to the horrific genocide in 1994, plunging the country into a state of devastation. In just 100 days, an estimated 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus were massacred, a tragic event that shook the world and left Rwanda in ruins. This marked the darkest chapter in Rwanda's history, but it was also a turning point, setting the stage for the remarkable transformation that was to come. Post-genocide, Rwanda was a nation in ruins, with a devastated infrastructure, economy, and social fabric. The country had lost a significant portion of its population, and those who remained were set adrift in a sea of trauma and loss. Urgent measures were needed to prevent the nation from spiraling into further chaos. A temporary government was quickly formed to restore order and manage the crisis, backed by an influx of international aid that provided much-needed resources and assistance. But beyond immediate relief, Rwanda was also looking toward the future. The rebuilding efforts began almost immediately, focusing on key areas like healthcare and education. The country understood that a healthy, educated population was the cornerstone of a prosperous future. At the heart of these efforts was Paul Kagame, whose leadership would guide Rwanda through this difficult period. His rise to power signified a new era for Rwanda, one of determination, resilience, and hope. These efforts marked the beginning of Rwanda's transformation journey. So how did Rwanda make this dramatic turnaround? Let's delve deeper. Rwanda began to transform, investing heavily in healthcare, education, and infrastructure. It was a calculated move, a deliberate decision to prioritize the well-being and growth of its people. The results? Nothing short of remarkable. In the realm of healthcare, Rwanda's strides have been monumental. Life expectancy has soared, a testament to the nation's commitment to health. The country has invested in clinics, hospitals, and training healthcare professionals, increasing access to medical services for its citizens. The government created a network of health posts to shorten distance to the nearest healthy facility. Residents are no longer walking long distances looking for healthcare, as the healthy care facilities are locally available. Education, too, has seen a tremendous boost. Enrollment rates have skyrocketed, with more children attending school than ever before. This investment in education has not only improved literacy rates, but also empowered the next generation with the skills and knowledge needed to contribute to the nation's growth. Agriculture is a major economic sector for the people of Rwanda, employing about 70% of the total population. The industry contributes about 31% to GDP. Rwanda revitalized agriculture by optimizing land use, forming cooperatives, and improving infrastructure. Technological integration, government support, and diversification efforts expanded productivity and market access. Collaborations drove sustainable growth, lifting farmer incomes and reducing rural poverty, bolstering Rwanda's economy. Rwanda's streets are safer as well. Crime rates have significantly reduced, thanks to improved law enforcement and a stronger judicial system. Citizens can go about their daily lives with less fear, creating a more secure and stable society. The nation didn't stop at social services. Infrastructure development has been equally impressive. Roads, bridges, and buildings have sprung up across the country, improving connectivity and bolstering economic activity. Foreign investment plays a crucial role in this transformation. Drawn by the nation's stability and potential, investors from around the globe are pouring capital into Rwanda, further boosting its economy and accelerating its growth. However, Rwanda's transformation is not without its challenges. Despite its impressive growth, Rwanda grapples with economic and social challenges. The nation's economy is heavily dependent on agricultural exports, with coffee being a key player. This reliance poses a threat to economic stability, making the country vulnerable to market fluctuations and climate change. Similarly, Rwanda's exploitation of its natural resources, while providing immediate economic benefits, raises questions about the long-term sustainability of this approach. Yet the challenges don't end with the economy. The political arena also presents its share of hurdles. Despite the undeniable progress made under President Paul Kagame's leadership, concerns remain about limitations on political freedom. Critics argue that dissenting voices are often stifled, and that a lack of political competition could undermine the country's democratic progress. Lastly, as Rwanda continues its journey towards sustainable growth, it faces the inherent risks of an emerging economy. These include managing rapid urbanization, maintaining social cohesion, and ensuring that the benefits of growth are equitably shared among its citizens. These challenges underscore the delicate path Rwanda treads towards sustained prosperity. The nation needs to continue diversifying its economy, fostering political inclusivity, and maintaining its focus on social development. Only through a balanced approach can Rwanda secure its progress and ensure its growth is sustainable, equitable, and inclusive. Rwanda's story is a testament to the resilience of a nation and its people. A story of rising from the ashes to build a promising future. That's all about Rwanda, the fastest growing economy in East Africa. Thanks for watching.